Hi. So I'm currently making like a screencast type of thing on January 26th. This is the day that we played McKinley and we lost. Very sad about that. This is post loss destiny here. And I didn't really use my phone at all today, except for the bus ride to and from the field house to listen to music and text my mother. But so I didn't like write anything down on my phone, and I didn't have a notebook on me because I did not feel like carrying that around in my bag because I had enough stuff to carry for the team. But we got there at around the third quarter of the freshman game. We didn't get like all settled in the locker room until like fourth quarter. So when I was there, there was not that many people in the field house. Then again, it is a huge gymnasium, and so there's like a lower level and then there's an upper level that has a lot of stands, but I had to stay in the lower level. And so while I was in the lower level, I didn't see very many people on their phones like at all. I saw like for like the teams and stuff, but other than that I did not see like anybody on their phones. But during the JV game, there was one woman that stood out to me. I can't talk. And she looked like she was in her like early 20s. She had a baby in her arms, and during the game she was like recording the entire game on her phone. And I just like my attention kept drawing back to her because she was just like holding a child and on her phone at the same time and paid little to no attention to the baby in her hand because she was more invested in making sure she had the game recorded on her phone than the child in her hands. And that's just like mind boggling to me. I don't really like when parents do that, especially when they have babies. But yeah, during the varsity game, I was so invested in the game, I forgot to like look in the crowd behind me and in front of me. But I do know from personal experiences and that every game we have, well, I should say almost every game because they don't go to every game, but the majority of the time, one of our players, Anthony Pedro, his parents are almost always there. And anytime he's playing and on the court, and either he goes up for a layup, hits a three, and doesn't actually hit it, and or inbounds the ball on the baseline or the sideline, his mom always has her phone out and she's always taking pictures of him. And an example of this, actually, if I go to my field notes that my cat will not let me open, I have pictures from when we played Open Door that I took of the team. But here they are. So this is Open Doors Gymnasium. This is Pedro right here, like standing here where Jay Stock is shooting and Isaiah's at. He was actually on his phone during halftime of JV checking like notifications or changing a song, whatever. I don't know. I was on the other side of the court. But they were sitting in these seats where Jay Stock and Kai Shad were, and Pedro was standing right here, and his mom was in this chair, and his mom pulled out her phone and took a picture of her son getting ready to inbound the basketball to Darian and go up for a play and all of that on Thursday while we were at Open Door. I also have field notes typed up from my phone on here. And yeah, I thought this would be easier to do. And I'll probably either post this on YouTube or email it to you. I don't know. I'll put it in my field notes somehow. And yeah, hopefully we can win on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm sorry for my cat being in this too because he has no boundaries and loves to be at my side. So yeah, that's all I got. Bye.